Hi, welcome to Blood Bowl. Today, a bit different, since I'm currently uploading. I forgot to do that earlier. And since I'm uploading, I don't trust Blood Bowl with my internet connection. So I'll do something that doesn't need an internet connection. I'll play a replay, basically. It's a replay of a Dwarven team that I recently created. And to be honest, fuck everything else. Dwarves are broken. They are seriously one of the strongest teams in this game, definitely, at least early game, but so far I think I'm at a team value of just about 1400, maybe a little bit more now, and I've won 8 games, I had 2 draws and I've lost 1, and this one single game I've lost, I think it was due to getting a touchback in the beginning, getting a kickoff event that helped my opponent, and then some other bullshit with dice, you know. And let's see. Let's pause this for a second. Usually I play against opponents with a higher team value than me. I don't quite know why. I guess the game just, if he doesn't find anyone in your range, he pits you against stronger enemies. So this time I had to play against the Chaos Dwarf team, and I thought, fuck, this is scary. I can't use my advantage with my block, since every one of my players has block basically, except my runner. I haven't given him block yet. Well, at this point, I think he levels up at this game, but I don't think I gave him block anyway. So this guy, he has quite a few scary Chaos Dwarfs. Especially this one. Look at him. Look at him and his fucking scary claws. He has claws and mighty blow. So I thought, okay, I guess this dude is something like his blitzer or something, or at least someone that he tries to always attack with. I need to be careful of this guy. And then he had bull centaurs. Level 5 and level 4. And I thought, how many games do you have to play to level up 2 of your players so immensely? But well, this guy also, mighty blow, block, movement allowance and break tackle. The other dude, break tackle as well, block, and dodge, which is scary since, well, he just negates 2 dice. Anyway, let's see, he placed his players. I have to admit, the replay feature is iffy, but it's kinda handy, and that it's just cutting out all the fluff. I know that's exactly what I criticized last time, but he took the whole 2 minutes for this ordeal, I think. And now it's just taking us as long as it takes for the animation to play. I think I won the coin toss, that's why, yes, genau, why I'm speaking German. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired still. I just woke up, which is why I forgot to upload. Anyway, I thought, alright, let's knock these guys away. Let's see if I can manage to pick up the ball. It's always kind of scary to try to pick up the ball with the Dwarven team. And look at this, he gets a free bonus turn. And I thought, shit, it's beginning again. Another game where my enemy just straight up gets the advantage over me. And he kinda does. He kinda a little bit does. So he's placing his scary bull centaurs next to the line of scrimmage and close to here where the ball is as well. And they have movement allowance 6 and can go for it 3 times with sure feet and sprint. This other dude has movement allowance 7 and can go for it 3 times with sprint and sure feet, so he rerolls automatically. I panicked a little bit there, but I thought, okay, he could go just about over here. Let's see, can we see this? No. Okay, the game replay feature isn't as good. Oh, that's sad. I'd love to see tackle zones and stuff. Please, Cyanide Studios, that would be so fucking good. Anyway, we can count, right? He could go about over here, maybe. And I thought, alright, I don't need to panic that much yet. Just bring a few dwarves back here so he can't just run through. Maybe run someone in the way. I know they have strength 4, but they still need to knock him away to get there. And then I did the usual, you know, just hitting all the enemies on the line of scrimmage with just about everyone I can. Trying to blitz with my designated Hurtbringer, which is this guy, with Mighty Blow and piling on. Sadly, I think I piled on 2 or 3 times in this game, and none of these times I had a result. So I placed myself prone for nothing, basically. At this point, again, I slightly panicked since this dude was still standing. And every time he stands next to one of my players, it's bad since I want him to at least use his blitz for this shit. But I managed to do it. I knocked him down. I pushed him pretty far away. He only had 1 player next to him, so he still would have to blitz since he's down. And look at this. Since his bull centaurs were over there, I thought, okay, let's go over the left flank. I don't care, alright? I'm so far back that I can still switch if need be. I don't know what he did there. I think he misclicked this double red die. He got lucky, got a double move. And I think this is the point where the game stalls a bit. If an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, what happens? If dwarves meet dwarves, what the fuck happens? Either nothing, or you get downs every fucking time. So you see, he tries to break, tackle, dodge all the way through to the ball carrier. He didn't manage to do it. And I think with this stunt bull centaur, you can see what I'm trying to do here. I thought, alright, you let this dude go back, but slightly to the left. This guy is out of commission for at least a turn, so I can even stand next to him, use him as a shield. And I advanced. But still, every fucking dwarf is a problem. Every fucking hobgoblin. By the way, they all have fucking dirty play. I don't know who would play like this. Okay, this one has kick, but still. This one. No, he's just level 1, okay. Why would you give 2 of your hobgoblins dirty play instead of something useful like block or anything else? Just about. Because you can only foul once a turn, and even then, even with dirty player, it's a risk of losing your enemy. Or rather, losing a turn to your enemy. And then it dawned on me. This dude, he's a fucking asshole. That's why he has this Mighty Blow and Claw guy. He tries to injure people. He tries to be quite what I don't like in this fucking community. A jerk that is destroying teams. I know it's a part of Blood Bowl. I know. I too might have destroyed a few teams with my dwarves and their, well, ability to be just annoying, but still, I don't actively try to kill an enemy, at least most of the time. If I meet someone like this though, I get slightly triggered. So he fucked up again. He got a double scar. He knocked out one of his players over here, and that gave me the idea that I could switch directions again. I went from the right to the left. It was a bit iffy with my dwarves and the low movement allowance, so even if I have the ball on my runner... Oh, there's a KO. Finally, right? Fucking finally. First player out. In turn 3. Anyway. You're limited by your movement allowance as a dwarf. And with a dwarven ball carrier. Oh shit, I had to reroll this. And another KO. This is the turn where it all turned around, basically. Quite literally. Anyway, as I said, you're limited by your movement allowance. And you will see this later on when he tries to pick up the ball and advance. Since the only ones with a high movement allowance are his bull centaurs. I think even, yeah, well, the hobgoblins, they have a movement allowance of 6. But why would he give them the ball? I guess, yes, they have agility 3, but they have nothing else. They have nothing to guard them. So he's now trying to put some pressure on me, freeing this dwarf, freeing his bull centaur with a blitz, pushing my troll slayer away. But I don't know why he did this. He could have tried to follow up on me behind me. So I thought, alright, what's your play here? Are you really that confident? Oh, look at this, I have tackle zones now, suddenly. Why don't I have them always? Alright. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Cyanide. I have to be in between moves to see them. Anyway, I thought, alright, is he that confident that he can roll a going for it a few times? If I manage to run over there or something? I mean, I can still move my cage, so I thought, alright, let's move my runner over here and put my cage up there, and then he would have to go the long way around, and this would be too much for him. I basically wasn't scared at all anymore, since he was showing no signs of actively trying to even get the ball. I mean, of course, he tries to knock down my dwarves, but that's all he did. He didn't really try to get the ball. And with a dwarven team, you can always bet on someone rolling like some block die and wasting either their reroll, which he has done quite a few times, and reroll to get the result with it down with his claw player, or just straight up skulls and thus losing the turn or something. So again, I wasn't scared. I moved a few players next to the Chaos Dwarf blocker with the claws. Thought, alright. Oh god, that's an injury. It wasn't my intention to do this with my Mighty Blow Dwarf, I swear. Anyway, I tried to not give him any fucking advantage against my dwarves, but we'll see soon. This is one of the turns where I thought, oh shit, he might be able to turn this around, since he got 2 KOs, I think, in this one, or a few stunts or something. Anyway, he managed to roll a few, yeah, there it is, that's a stun. He managed to roll quite some die here with many downs. Look at this, another armor break. What are the chances of armor breaking dwarves 3 times in a row? Or is there a 4th time? I can't remember. He still has 1 block left. Oh look, it's another down. But no armor break. Still, he advanced downwards with every fucking armor break he took. And he couldn't move due to every fucking attack he did. So I thought, wait a second. Did he give up? Did he give up? Since, look at this. There's a player of mine next to his bull centaur. And he would have to roll going for it 3 times. Lose his advantage due to strength 4 since there's 1 player next to my ball carrier. But he could still do it, right? He could go over here and in here. No, wait, could he even? He couldn't. Fuck, I had this in the bag, I didn't even notice. Well, I guess he could try to blitz this guy and then make me dodge. But still, I thought, why the fuck isn't he doing anything? So I still placed all my players next to my ball carrier because I was scared of losing this easy early touchdown. I tried to blitz again with one of my blitzes. Both of them have Mighty Blow, by the way, so both of them tried to attack whenever possible. Didn't quite manage to do it, but managed to place 1 player in the way of his way to the ball, right? So again, he blitzes with his claw Mighty Blow dude. I block. He took almost the whole 10 or 15 seconds to decide whether or not to reroll this, by the way. I'm kind of glad and sad at the same time that it's cut out in this replay feature, but whatever. Oh man, can you pause and unpause with a hotkey? No. Oh, that's sad. Maybe you can and I'm just not finding it. Oh, whoops. Didn't want to do a screenshot, Steam. Anyway, he decided that he would try to fish for injuries. I guess that's fair. He can't really reach anymore. Though now he could with this player here. So I looked at everyone. I got everyone up. And I thought, can I keep him like this one more turn? Because, yes, Blood Bowl broke me. Against certain players I stall, but I decided, no, it's not worth it. I'd rather get the early touchdown and try to keep him at bay for 4 more turns now in this first half, and then 8 turns in the second half, than to jeopardize an early lead, which I have done before. I got knocked away, knocked down, lost the ball right next to the fucking finish line. And it angered me so much in the past that I took way less risks afterwards. So I had to set up my place in my dwarves in some safe places with a defensive setup. And I thought, shit, how do you do this? By the way, if you have feedback for this, give it to me. Do I place all my guards on this line of scrimmage and hope that he doesn't have, he doesn't have guards in this team, or rather he just has 1 or 2 of them, but still. Against strength 4 players it doesn't give you anything, since they still have the advantage if everyone is blocked and if one of them has guard even. But still, you'd get 2 assists on the middle one, right? And 1 assist on either side. I don't know. Defensive setups or offensive setups, sometimes even though you can react to your enemy in these, they're still like a mystery to me. I'm quite bad at them. I think this is alright what I did here, since the movement allowance is really fucking me with my dwarves. Wait, oh, come on. Let's let this guy move, and then you see, I place the dudes with the highest movement allowance where they can reach the most, which is my Troll Slayers and my Blitzers with 5, and then my Runner with 6. Even though it's a defensive drive? Is drive the word for this? Yeah, I think. Even though it's a defensive drive for me, I like to use my Runner. I have 1 Dwarf on reserve. Obviously, one of my Dwarves right now is out of commission, but still. I have 1 Dwarf on reserve, but I still like to use my Runner, since he has a movement allowance of 6 and thus can reach the whole field whenever someone should try to break through, which happened a few times. I have game against Skaven and Lizards, and in both of them, they tried to just walk right past me. And the one with the Lizards, it almost succeeded. That scared me. Holy hell, it scared me so much. A 1-turn touchdown is really fucking mental if they manage to do it. Thankfully he didn't manage, but still, I thought, you know what, it's always good to have someone back. And since the Runner doesn't have block anyway, I don't need him on the front lines all the time. Anyway, let's continue. So I did a pretty bad kick, which is really fucking bad. I said earlier that bad kicks can, or rather have, cost me games. So he just had to knock everyone away and cage the ball in early. Even though he's on turn 6, he still had 1 turn to pick up the ball now and 2 turns to run. And if he managed to block these 2 dwarves, I think they wouldn't be able to reach as easily, and 1 single runner can't do as much against this bull centaur. So I got, again, a little bit scared. I panicked a bit. He used his dwarf blocker with claws again to blitz. It's fair game. I'd probably do the same. And then look at this. I get a real lucky break this time. Feral Ficto is stunned. He fucked up the going for it twice with a 1, which is the only result that fucks up, really. The free reroll doesn't prevail. I felt so sorry for him, but at the same time I thought, fuck you. I want to win this game. That's why I play Blood Bowl. I don't play to have fun. I play to win. You fucking asshole. So, what can I do to win? I need to knock out this player. Or at least try to not let him attack me as easily. I think I'll push him or something. I don't manage to knock down on him in this turn. Oh, and then I did a little bit of a jerk move. I tried to blitz his Hobgoblin with my Mighty Blow. Then again, he doesn't do anything different, does he? He also tries to knock me out with his Mighty Blow characters. So, what do? I push away as many of them as possible. I tried to push this dude. I didn't succeed, but still, the assists are real in this case. He can't easily attack me now. And then he does something I don't understand, but I guess he's doing these things all the time. He was quiet. I think I rode with him a bit, but he didn't answer, which is weird. Sometimes when really strange stuff happens, I just like to chat to my enemies. Especially when I'm not recording, since I don't have to edit out the clackering and typing of my keyboard. I just like to laugh together about some of these things that are happening, but some people just never react. They never do. It's quite antisocial. I mean, I get it. You're playing a board game in a video game. You're probably not the most social type, but still, at least react or something. He did react in the end, and I won't tell you that yet. If I don't forget it, I'll tell you later what he reacted to what and how. Let's just say he was salty. He was salty as hell. Anyway, I knocked out his MVP over there. I tried to just get anything in with a blitz, since nothing else here really made a difference. And I thought, you know what? Let's move all of my dwarfs that I don't want to get hurt. You know, the ones without. I say the ones without guard, but I moved one with guard down here and someone without guard up there. Even though this dude is level 1. I don't care as much about him. Anyway, I moved him down here, especially my runner, since I was scared of him just blitzing me and trying to knock me out. And I placed so many of them next to his Chaos Dwarf blocker. And I thought, there's no fucking way he can do a blitz now with this guy. And then this happens. He just places all of his fucking dwarfs next to my long beard. He does the blitz, he gets the down, and he gets the armor break. How about that? But it's only a stun. And then he does this. No, a stun isn't enough. He dodges through, manages to do it, manages to, I think, armor break still. Yes, he managed to do the armor break, since he got 1 attacker assist and 1 dirty player plus roll. So it's a 10. And then rolls the exact same injury, thank God. If I had lost a player due to this, man, I would have been mental. There was a game earlier I played where in one of my first few turns I had to use my fucking apothecary, since one of my troll slayers would have died. Every time this happens, every time I get armor braked, brocket? I don't know. Every time my enemy armor breaks when I play my dwarves, and immediately they roll a high injury as well. I just understand the world anymore. Yeah, this is where I decided that I would keep my runner for the next half, since fuck me. Movement allowance 7 and 6 with the 3 going for it. It's just too much for me. So he just generically puts up his dwarves, you know, with the claw guy in the middle to knock out low cast lights, I guess. The hobgoblins on either side. He's not missing a player, he had 1 player in reserve. So it's all to play for in this game. He gets the ball now, he has 8 whole turns to turn this around, to try to score. And what do? I kick the fucking ball. I get an extra reroll. Thank you, kickoff event. But you know what else happens? No, no, no. Okay, he didn't catch. Oh no. Oh shit. My dudes don't try to catch when I'm kicking. It's a straight up touchback. Fuck. It almost would have been better if one of the dwarfs had gotten the ball, right? Since I'd rather have one of these guys that are next to my dwarfs have the ball than this dude with 4 strength. So I cursed. I spat insults at myself. I spat insults at my runner, which just doesn't know how to kick apparently. I raged out at these armor breaks early on and thought, fuck. If he manages to block just this half of my dwarfs, or even just this half, even these two, just these two, that would be bad. Since, let's see, no, okay. Oh god, the feature is weird. Let's put it like that. Anyway, my dwarves have not armor, movement allowance 4. They won't reach anything anytime soon. They can only reach 1, 2, 3, 4, just about over here. He could still run past. I'd have to go for it. So I thought, fuck, okay, some of you need to go back a bit. Let's see. He could go over there. That's not too bad, right? He could try to go for it and then go all the way down, which would mean that only these two and my runner could reach him. But he won't try anything as risky, right? That's what I thought to myself. I thought, alright, don't panic. I can do this. Even if he does score, he has 8 turns and one of his scariest players has the ball, let's be honest. Even if he does score, it's only a draw. I've won so many times with my team. At this point I've won 7 times. This is the last game I played with them. It shouldn't be too bad to get another draw in, right? I got quite defeatist there, I think. I tried to cope with a loss or a draw, even though nothing had quite happened yet. But I still managed to build up a line of defense. I got a lucky injury with, what's his name? Acryl. Just a second there. Let's just admire fucking Acryl, since I can tell you, over the course of this game, Acryl manages to get 6 star player points due to injuries. Oh man, I love him so much. He only gets them without the piling on, but still, injuring 3 players, all with the same player of yours, feels really good, man. It feels really great. So, oh no, another KO due to his claw guy. I don't know why he tries to go over there. I think he tried to do the same as I did, or thought about doing the same as I did, which is like a switcheroo. You know, feint over here and then go over there. Since my dwarves, I admit, they are occupied over there. They can't quite switch as fast, but I got these jokers down here that can still do it. Anyway, as I said, Acryl getting 6 star player points in this game, which is as much as... Is it as much as my runner did get in the end? I don't know. I can show you later. I don't quite remember. It's been 2 days since I played this. I just enjoyed this game in a weird way, in that I was angry, but I was almost enjoying my anger at this guy. And of course I won, which helps with the enjoyment really, to be honest. If I had lost this game, like in the last turn or something. It's a spoiler that I won, but I guess you can tell. Anyway, I enjoyed it so much that I thought, you know what? If I don't manage to record, I can at least dub over this and tell you what I thought. Tell you what I think my enemy thought. And show you that I too can win in this fucking game. I win much even with my fucking dwarves. Is it the dwarves? Maybe. But still, it's me that's playing them, right? I could show you 8 games in which I've sometimes easily, sometimes not as easily won. And even the one where I lost, I managed to claw back nearly. And the ones where I had draws, I almost managed to win. So he now does this, you know. And again, let's pause for a second. Did you notice that he advanced quite a bit from up there, over there where the ball was? Or rather, where was the ball? Oh no, it was the touchback, right? In this one. Sure. He advanced from up there, where he had the ball with the ball center, down here, which is quite a long way. And then he only moves 2 or 3 squares, which is nothing. But you have to see that his dwarves can't advance more, and he needs to move a cage still, since he runs the risk of me just trying to dauntless his ass, or getting some assists with guard. So this time the movement allowance of dwarves played in my favor. Not this guy though. Another armor break by his MVP. I call him his MVP. I don't think he got the MVP award with this dude, but he's scary and he's definitely good. So he knocks out everyone back here, I think. Even gets an armor break with this fucking hobgoblin. Fucking asshole. I hate hobgoblins. I hate chaos dwarves. Why did I try to play them in the past? I don't even know what they're good for. They're like dwarves but worse, since they don't have all dwarves. The bull centaurs, admittedly they have strength 4, but agility 2. You'd think like some fucking horse people. I mean, yes, I know they're centaurs, but they're still horses, let's be honest. Would have an advantage more than just the movement allowance with the agility, right? They should be pretty agile. But no, they're quite shit, actually. Hobgoblins. Movement allowance 6, strength 3, agility 3, armor value 7. They're just cannon fodder at this point. In a team like this, right? They are targets, they are marked targets. You want to try to attack them every turn you get, or rather every chance you get. Anyway, I freed up this dwarf with another one. I thought, fuck, alright. I know he can't quite score yet, but how do I stop his advance? Since if he's down here, it would be harder. I need to stop him as early as possible. Don't give him an inch of space. So I thought, alright, if I stop his cage, if I get next to him, maybe I can stop him? Decided against it though. I thought, I'd rather stop just the dwarves than the ball carrier. I could have gotten next to him, but as you see, could have just blitzed me away or stuff. I think there are quite a few armor breaks in this turn as well. Anyway, let's see if he finishes this block. Alright. This guy. He could have just tried to go all the way around here. You know? I wouldn't be able to reach him with my Longbeard. The only one able to reach him would be my Troll Slayer. Maybe my runner to give an assist. Or try to blitz, I guess, but who would do this? I mean, I already blitzed with my runner and immediately had to reroll since it was a block result. And if he had done this, I can tell you he didn't. If he had done this, he might have gotten the goal. Since all he does now is knock down my players here. Oh, sorry, did I pause there? My throat is really fucked up today. I'm sorry. Anyway, he still does a whole lot of nothing and then tries to foul again. I don't get it. Why would you try to foul a level or rather armor value 9 player? No success, but also no referee call, so it worked out for him in the end, I guess. But can you see that he didn't move his ball carrier at all? And I thought, alright, it's getting kinda close for him. He only has 4 turns left to do this. What the fuck are you doing? Synced? Aren't you thinking this through? I don't think you are. So I just get up my dwarves away from his players. And tell to myself, this dude is done, sure. But he still has to get through this somehow. And then there are still other dwarves down here to deal with his shit. I knocked this guy away. immediately follow, since what the fuck else do I do? I try to lucky one die this dude. I get lucky, thankfully. I think, alright, let's just do this. Let's just keep it as is, you know? He doesn't move, I don't move. I can do this for a few more turns. And then he gets double skull on this one. And I got really excited since I thought, oh yes, 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 that would be fucking great, come on. But no, he still had a reroll. He still had 2 actually. Anyway, the end result isn't that much better. He gets it down on him. I frantically click my players to see if there are any tackle zones left, because I thought, oh shit, if he goes all the way around here, I'm done for. I won't be able to reach him. They are all knocked out, and he can block all the others. And he can't reach over there, but he could easily go over there. But no, he continues to try to knock out my players, even though everyone over here, which he would need to knock out for this play, is already knocked out. What is he doing? He's advancing, but only horizontally, not vertically, not downwards in my half. No, not a bit. And again, he tries to foul, but this time, look at this. Why would you voluntarily lose a player like this? I know the hobgoblins are shit, but at least they give tackle zones and assists. So at this point I laugh, since he still hasn't moved at all into my field. And I think, alright, if he wants to play this game, I can just move my players in line with his ball carrier, so I can reach them every fucking time. Let's see. Come on, give me the tackle zone. After this one, I just need to get the sweet spot where I pause. I KO someone, which is... it's sweet, but it didn't even need to happen really. I've frequently take a look at his movement allowances. This scared me a bit, but then I thought, he will never try to dodge through this to try to get over here and then to do some passing plays. And even then he can't quite finish, so he'd still run the risk of me just going for it. This dude also can't go over there. He should have really tried to go over here, you know? This would have helped him so much. Anyway. He does all his... or rather I do all my attacks. I try to knock them all away as far as possible, since if I just stand in his way, I've already won. Don't get the block on him. Everyone else stands in group of 2s. I thought, alright, if he manages to go over there, I'd rather have my Troll Slayer in a position where he can maybe even give an assist or something. Or cover this flank, since there's no one here. You could have tried to go down here again. He doesn't though. Spoiler alert. He does nothing basically. All game. It's not much left of this game anyway. He only has 3 turns left. What does he do? He still advances. Only horizontally. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Did he maybe think, alright, I'll do this all in the last 2 turns. There's nothing that can go wrong with this. While I just panic and despair every turn, because I need to inch, or rather advance 1 square at a time with my teams, because otherwise I can't reach. Is this what it feels like to have a high movement allowance and a player that can just bullshit through everything? Because I don't quite get it. I could never live with this risk. That's why I don't play Elven teams. Fuck dodge. You just need to roll a single one and you're fucked. And I roll so many ones that I would be fucked regularly, which would be actually quite nice, now that I think about it. But not in this case. Anyway, look at this. Look at who prevails. It's Ackrel again with another mighty blow and another injury. Yeah, that's the 3rd one. We got it. So now, I think, oh my god, what the hell am I doing here? I might get 3 of my players next to his ball carrier, so I can try to get him down next turn. And even try to score maybe. But no, No. He still has enough tackle zones that he can just knock them away, you know. The blitz, sure, it's only a move, but he still manages to push me away from his ball carrier. Think even this fucking hobgoblin. No. Oh, he uses break tackle there. And I panic a bit. But then I think, wait a second. Can't really move anyone else other than his hobgoblin next to his guy. Or can he? And then he moves this fucking dwarf with another dodge. Fuck me. Sometimes my enemies. And I kinda lost it there since I thought, shit. If I do a mistake now, if I roll even one going for it, which this was here, I think. No, the going for it is coming now with movement throw slayer, I think. Yeah, there it is. 2 going for it even. If I fuck them up twice, he just has free reign. He can just try to dodge with break tackle again, you know, break tackle, strength 4. Almost always a success. Only on a 1 it's a fail, I think. And I thought, fuck. Alright, let's block everyone that could give an assist next turn. And then attack him. I get an armor break. I try to knock down the Boar Centaur since I thought if he blitzes with him that would be bad. I get this dude in here and then I thought, shit. I can't quite get in here to attack him. He actually blocked it off quite good and settled for the attack on the hobgoblin. Which is okay, I guess, since it stuns him and puts me next to him. And look at this. This is a solid defense if ever I saw one. He would have to go the really long way around. And even then he wouldn't be able to reach it though. Then I try to pile on again. Oh god. I love the animation, but it's just shit skill, I guess. Never managed to do it. Poor aggro. So I thought, fuck, what can he do now? If he dodges out, he's fucked. But then he does this. He dodges with his other player to blitz. Admittedly, knocking down a player, but using his reroll. Why wouldn't you try to use your reroll for your player that has the ball, you know, your player that could potentially score? And then we reach turn 16 and I think, shit, this dude, he moved, he tried to, and he actually did move quite a bit, you know, he rolled a few successful dodge rolls there. A few, I say, it's 1. Yeah, it's 1, but still. Since I wanted to knock him out, you know, if he had stopped there, I could have tried to frenzy knock him into the sidelines. So I thought, fuck, what else do I do? And then I thought, wait a second. I can frenzy knock this dude out. Or I can just straight up try to attack anyone else. But no, I wanted to frenzy knock this dude out. And at this point, I roll a double skull without rerolls. On my first block in this turn. The last block in this game even. I roll a double skull. And immediately upon seeing this, he types to me, deserved. And I thought, what? Why? Why is this deserved? All game, I've been trying to just stand my ground while he goes around injuring people with his fucking Chaos Dwarf blocker with Mighty Blow and Claws. Fucks around with his ball carrier in the middle here without advancing even a tiny bit. And then I roll a double skull and it's deserved? I don't quite get that. Anyway, he knocked me out, it's KO. I don't care though, since it's turn 16. And the game is over anyway. That's it. I won. 1-0. Man. Let's see, star player points. Yes. Yeah, sure, my runner which was also the ball carrier when I did my touchdown. He got 3 points out of that, and also 5 points of being the MVP, so he now has 20 out of 16. Or rather, 20 out of 31 now. And Ekra with the 3 injuries. The dice rolls. They didn't look too bad, I'd say. Let's see the block dice. Yeah, they were alright. His block dice, yeah, they were alright as well, I think. I mean, I only have one player that can negate the fumble. Or stumble, or whatever it's called. So, all of these were downs, basically. Let's see. My block dice, though. Yeah, alright. I can live with that. Let's take a look at the actual statistics. He had the ball so much. And he was in my half so long. But he didn't pull through. He just didn't. Oh god. It was kind of a boring game, since the moment I managed to set up my defense, he just didn't do anything anymore. He was like a deer in the headlights. He didn't try to break through, really. He knocked down my players every fucking turn, but never managed to make any headway. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I can let you take a look at the other games I've played, at least statistics wise. So I won 8 times, I had 2 draws and I had 1 loss. I didn't lie. This is my team. Coach, lambdadeltaYT. That's me. Tired of knockouts. That's me. I created this team when I lost horribly with my vampires, which I mentioned a few weeks ago. And this is how many games I've played. Look at this. I've won almost all of them. This one is a bit bullshit though, since I've loaded into this game. It was against vampires. I thought, fuck yes, maybe I can see someone that can play vampires. This dude gets in, gets the coin toss, goes into offense or something, manages to set up his players, then writes, sorry, I'm not in the mood for dwarves, and immediately concedes. And I thought, alright, I can take the double MVPs, I can live with that, but I would have enjoyed to play this game, since you don't see vampires that often. I thought maybe I can get some hints on how to play them myself, but no. Then this dude as well. This was the lizard team I was talking about earlier. Plays 1 half, I get 1 touchdown in, doesn't get the single turn touchdown, and immediately concedes. What is it with dwarves and forcing a concede out of your enemy? There's one draw against chaos, since chaos is just bullshit, let's be honest. And let's see, where was my loss? Where is it? There it is. Another lizard team. Well, I had a death there. And I didn't have an apothecary at this time. And I think I had some quite bullshit rolls in this one. Well, yeah, I didn't have many rolls at all. Anyway, you can see dwarves are really good. They're really fucking strong. They are about the strongest team I've played so far, I think. I know my orc team started out really well as well, and orcs are kind of like dwarves light. They are like dwarves, but without blocking everyone, so they are less expensive as team value goes. But how can dwarves exist in this fucking game? They are just so brokenly, stupidly overpowered that even I win regularly with them. So, if you want to see more dwarves, I fucked up. I didn't stream this week. I had no time at all, actually, for this. I only had time to play by myself late at night or something, and I didn't want to stream at 1 AM. Maybe I'll stream some more. Maybe I'll record some games with my dwarves. Maybe I'll do this again, since it's just, when I look at my Audacity timeline, 50 minutes of condensed Blood Bowl instead of 1.5 hours. Which makes it easier to both edit and cope with the stress that Blood Bowl puts on me sometimes. Anyway, thank you for watching. Again, if you want to see more dwarves, if you want to see more Blood Bowl in general, do tell me. like, subscribe, and leave a comment. No, don't. You can leave a comment if you want to, but I don't force you to do anything else. You can do whatever you want. Oh yeah, if you want to play against me, there are friendly matches in this game, right? You can just play for fun. Man, I'd love to play against someone better than me, that can teach me instead of just destroy me. So if you're up for that, I'd take your offer, I think. Anyway. Bye.